Lawyers representing the tennis star Novak Djokovic are expected to appeal a decision taken this Friday by Australia's immigration minister. Alex Hawke says that he's used his ministerial discretion to revoke the unvaccinated 34-year-old's visa on public interest grounds, meaning the player now faces deportation. This is the second time that the Serb tennis ace's visa has been cancelled in recent days following his arrival in Melbourne to defend his Australian Open title. Well, for more, we can bring in Darren Walton, who's the chief tennis correspondent with the Associated Press in Australia, and he joins us now from Sydney. Darren, thanks so much for being with us. Can you first of all just talk us through what the Immigration Minister Down Under has been saying and what officials have decided on?
Oh, hi there. My pleasure. Clearly, you've already outlined that he's decided to use his discretionary power under the Immigration Act to cancel Djokovic's visa, quote, on health and good order grounds on the basis that it was in the public interest to do so. Now, the government's been building this case for several days. The silence has been deafening coming out of Canberra. But in reality, it's also a case that the Australian public's built for the government because, quite frankly, no one wants, or the vast majority of Australians don't want Novak Djokovic in the country. He's broken laws, he's lied, and basically Australians are fed up with him.
As you were hinting there, Darren, this is, of course, just the latest episode in what's been a rather difficult week for both the player and the sport.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this whole affair has basically held the entire Australian Open, the season's first Grand Slam, to ransom. I mean, it was a ridiculous situation and a shambles yesterday when the draw was postponed very abruptly at the last minute, indefinitely, because of this whole affair. So that's unfair on the rest of the field. Players have a right to know when they're playing, who they're playing, and it shouldn't be held up because of a court case and wrangling over, the world number one who's basically, held the tournament to hijack.
And Darren, just very quickly, just where does this all professionally leave Novak Djokovic?
Oh, well, he's in a state of turmoil because obviously his team will try to appeal this, but if they lose that case, I mean, the rest of his year, how is he going to get around the world travelling unvaccinated? The US Open will be out for him, Wimbledon potentially out for him, French Open's possibility because he's a member of the European Union. But basically, if he doesn't get vaccinated, his quest for the most Grand Slam crowns in history is in a state of turmoil.
OK, Darren Walton, the chief tennis correspondent with AP Australia. Thank you very much for being with us.